Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Rndr. All right, wanted to give you my thoughts. I mean, Rndr overall very strong yesterday. Yesterday we saw a bit of a recovery from Bitcoin. I would almost not call it a recovery, but we got some green candles. All right, and what we saw over the course of the day, and maybe that has to do a little bit with the Nvidia conference, but what we saw is that AI was popping off, all right? So Fetch went to the top of this range. Some other coins were doing quite well. AGI got a breakout, etc. And Rndr performed very well, all right? So that's where we are right now, all right? Rndr broke above its all-time highs right here at 12.5. Major psychological level as well. Most of you know my thoughts about Rndr. I'm just very bullish on it, all right? So yeah, I'm very bullish on Rndr. I even think that if you think about this long term, like Rndr, I think it's the biggest AI related project right now at almost 5 billion. But I would say if Rndr really gets used more and more often, and if the market grows, I think this could still 10x. Even though I know that's a lot to ask for, right? That's $50 billion in the market cap. But I'm serious, all right? Rndr might be one of the best projects in crypto right now, and especially in the AI narrative. All right, but those are my thoughts fundamentally about Rndr. Technically, we are also very bullish, all right? Yesterday, it does seem like that there were some big whale buys, all right? If you look at the open interest, these are some big steep green candles, all right? So that usually means some whale buying. But the thing is that Rndr was one of the only tokens that actually made new higher highs in momentum, all right? So that's dropping down a bit now. And in general, you see that Bitcoin is showing a bit of bearish momentum here. And especially with a Bitcoin dominance that's bullish, altcoins are suffering a bit. But the breakout was real, all right? And like I said, Rndr is a great project. So there is actually a chance that we get to $15. Which is the next price target. The thing though is, and that might be the most difficult part, is that Rndr right now, like I said, 12.5 is the main level we broke above. Our main support level, I would say, is between 12.25 and 12.5. So now that the Bitcoin dominance is going up and Bitcoin itself is not particularly strong, it's also not the weakest, but it's also not very strong. The main thing to watch is, can Rndr hold its support? All right, that's the only thing we have to do. If Rndr can hold the support at 12.25 and 12.5, and the open interest starts moving up again, because it's bleeding a little bit now as well, which is not great to see. But if Rndr is able to do that, so it does something like this, for example, then I think we'll just rally up before you know it, up to 14.5 and $15, and then from there find resistance, and we'll see again. But initially, that's some strong momentum. But do I think this is most likely? I find that hard to say. We just have to watch, all right? Because the main thing is that Rndr on its own could probably hold this level. But the only way that Rndr holds this level and actually gains more momentum here is if Bitcoin becomes at least a bit more stable in this area, or becomes bullish, or the Bitcoin dominance starts to drop down. All right, and that's something I find hard to predict. That's difficult to do. I mean, we still need to get that Monday momentum going. If that momentum is bullish, this scenario for Rndr is easy, all right? It might not be today, but then ultimately it is most likely. But if Bitcoin right now is bearish and it gets a bearish breakout right here, then this is not going to happen. And Rndr is going to fall down below 12.25 and right back into this consolidation. So yeah, that's the main thing to watch. I mean, I would say at this point of time, it's most likely that we hold the support level, but I'm very much prepared for both scenarios, all right? So that's what you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know, of course. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.